What is good, NIO family? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one, I'm going to be talking about the one and only NIO stock, what you should be looking after for the future. I'm also going to break down what on earth is going on with the NIO share price, what my price prediction is for tomorrow. I'm going to talk about the SPY and the overall market as well, what's going on in China, what's going on with NIO for their earnings, and also what NIO put on their Twitter page, which is big news for the long-term future. Now, before I break anything down about all this information and all this data, I do have to mention a couple of things before starting. Firstly, I'm not a financial planner. Don't take any of this as financial advice whatsoever. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. Not only benefits me, it benefits the entire NIO community as a whole. And the last things, if you guys can, please check out the Webull link down below and in the description. If you sign up for Webull, the link down below, and deposit any amount of money into the account, you're guaranteed up to 12 free stocks, each worth up to $2,000. And the best part is you could always sell these 12 free stocks for cash and use that cash to buy some NIO shares for free. It's a limited time offer. The offer ends today, so please check it out as today is your last day. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. I also apologize in case the mic quality is not the best right now because I am in a different place recording this. So I really apologize for that. This does not happen every day, just like once or twice a week. So please bear with me because I still want to give you guys my daily analysis despite this. And with that out of the way, looking at NIO, we're up about 0.61% for the day. We did get a tiny bounce like I had predicted. And overall, we are actually kind of red in the after hours. Now, the overall market is not looking the best right now. And despite that, NIO is holding up a lot better than many would have expected, especially considering that earnings is not that far away from us. I mean, the 2nd of September is going to be Friday, and then we have the weekend, and then the Monday, I think the market's going to be closed for Labor Day. So then NIO has their earnings just a few days after the market opens going into next week on the 7th of September. That is the confirmed date as of right now. And it should be the date unless something tragic happens that causes them to delay it. I don't see that happening. I think they've been waiting for this moment. And I think finally September 7th is going to be the big day. But anyways, I want to talk about NIO now. What's going on with NIO? Well, when it comes to the share price, you could see on the last couple of days, we've been respecting a downtrend, a slow downtrend. It's not as strong as before. We actually formed what appears to be like a double bottom, like right here, which is why I did anticipate a slight bounce to kind of form. And we actually got a nice push after that. Into open, we pushed up $20.38, got a rejection off that. And we started to push off 19.28, and we actually closed a little bit green, so pretty decent sign from NIO. But overall, guys, even though we did get a slight bounce, I still anticipate more downside to come in the later weeks. And I really understand why you guys may not be happy about that, but the market is still kind of fearful. SPY was crazy, but SPY isn't dumping extremely hard. It's just starting to dump. I would say it's gradually dropping every single day, little by little, a few dollars every day. And I see this trend continuing. I see SPY is looking pretty bearish right now. If you look at the daily on SPY, SPY has been coming down. We're about to get a 1348 EMA cross right here, which is a very bearish signal. MACD looks bearish. RSI is not oversold yet. It has more room to drop. I see SPY heading towards 390 very soon. We did not hold 396 on SPY. Not a good sign, guys. It's going to come down from here most likely, and NIO is most likely going to get dragged down with it, at least temporarily. Now, I know you guys don't like to hear that, but that is what the trend is showing for SPY. And I want to warn you guys about something. If you look at SPY, crazy day. All right, if you were trading it, congratulations if you made money. It was a crazy day. Big push into open, a big sell-off throughout almost the entire day. Then all of a sudden, we got these big bounces. SPY went from 395 all the way up to almost 398. These were basically fake outs because if you actually switch and look at the VWAP, let me see if I can pull it up. When you look at the VWAP, this is often where those institutions try to trade these different stocks. And they do this because this is their way of actually making money. And it's also their way of making money off the volatility of it. So wherever my VWAP is, I think it's like right around here. So you could see right here. Sorry about that. On the 5 minutes, it doesn't matter which time frame you use. You could see this is SPY, pushes up, goes above VWAP, gets rejected, tries to break it, gets rejected. End of the day, perfect rejections off VWAP. These were fake outs, and they rug pulled us near the very end. Lots of manipulation right there from institutions. Does NIO fall this? NIO does not actually respect VWAP as well as the SPY was, but I want to put this out there because when the SPY is manipulated, this can affect NIO. For the most part, it will affect NIO. Today was a bit of a different day because NIO finally got that bounce after being oversold. But look at the trends right here. we could see right here where SPY is, that's blue. NIO is actually white right here. We could see they're very similar. The SPY, whoops, sorry about that. SPY is starting to come down. NIO is actually holding, but it's actually, in my opinion, going to start coming down too. We can see there is a lot of sensitivity from NIO and SPY. It's coming up just a bit. So I am seeing more potential downside for NIO. Max pain for the week is $20. So that means the market makers are most likely going to keep this thing below $20 for Friday. This means that NIO is near maybe the temporary high point for the week or the remainder of the week. And what I think is going to happen is NIO could get some pushes here and there, but overall, it's going to start closing kind of red from here. I know you guys don't like to hear that, but that is what the chart is showing me. It is the truth. You can see right here, NIO has support. It's starting to respect 19.3 as support. And if 19.3 doesn't hold, then 19 flat and then 18.75 are key zones. If we push up, 20.2, 20.8, and then 21.5 are the key resistance levels. For tomorrow, this is what I essentially see. So looking at NIO, what I would anticipate is nice push into open like this. NIO is going to push to about 20.2 most likely. I don't see it going super high like this. I don't see that. I think it's going to get rejected. And it's going to start bleeding off as the day goes on. Then we're going to be testing, in my opinion, 19.3. We might not hold that, guys. You got to be prepared for that. If the market does drop harder, we could bounce off 19 flat or even lower if things don't work out. So I'm anticipating a pretty bearish move like this for tomorrow. I think NIO might close in the low 19s. I think it might take a bit of a hit tomorrow. But going into next week, I do think NIO might show some bullish signs of price action thanks to earnings, because we tend to actually push up as earnings come out. But other than that, I am anticipating a little bit of downside because the SPY is just not looking that good. It looks like it's going to have an effect on NIO. NIO is already kind of red in the after hours as well. So with that said, I want to talk about something else that's very important for everyone to remember. That is this right here. If you look at what the news is now reporting, there have been millions of millions of people have gotten infected from the virus in China, and we're seeing a big spike in them. So as a result, we're seeing millions of people getting into these lockdowns, millions of people. And my concern is that if this spreads to Shanghai, this could affect the factories there as well for NIO, for other EVs. I really hope that doesn't happen, but it is something to keep in the back of your minds to be prepared for if this does happen, because it will have a negative effect on deliveries and other factors like that. Once again, it hasn't happened yet. It's not affecting NIO yet, but if it does, be prepared for that, all right? Because the virus is still in China. They have strict policies to really take it on. So be prepared. Anyways, earnings for next week is coming out for NIO. Be prepared for that. Also, we are towards the end of the month. So I would say by tomorrow, they should have their deliveries report coming out very soon. I haven't actually seen it come out just yet. I'm hoping it comes out soon. And the deliveries report is what they release every single month. So NIO also did tweet this, which is very good news. The NIO ES8 brings the future of comfort with improved ingress and egress intelligent air purification system and up to 1,900 liters of extended cargo space. So amazing car. Super, super strong fundamentals. Long term is still very bright, but the short term is still looking a little bit more bearish in my opinion. You could see the trend right here. It looks a little bit more bearish because of what's happening with the overall market. I don't like to be pessimistic, but that's how I'm seeing it kind of play out. But for the long term, I'm still super, super bullish. With that said and done, thank you all for listening. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. NIO to the moon, because the long term future is bright, and peace out.